Io credo che il cinema portoghese forse quello che lo caratterizza di più è la diversità. Noi facciamo i nostri film, io faccio miei film, c'era Manuel de Oliveira, c'è Pedro Costa, tanti altri e ciascuno ha il suo punto di vista sul mondo, io direi, più che sul Portogallo e sulla forma di raccontare le nostre storie.
I totally agree with João Pedro, and I think what really makes Portuguese cinema unique is the fact that there is not just one type of Portuguese cinema. There are several point of views, and so far we've been free to say what we want to say through our films. What seems to me almost like the boycott of this type of cinema, which is the cinema people see outside Portugal, because there are other films, very bad films that, thanks God, you don't have to see, but they exist in Portugal as well. But it seems that recently they've been trying to change all the cinema laws and the way cinema is supported by the cultural, well, by the Cinema Institute and the Ministry of Culture, which actually might be a problem for the type of cinema we do and some people all over the world like.
Io penso che sia anche qualcosa di nuovo, no? Io non penso che c'è stata una riflessione profonda, neanche adesso, sul nostro passato e sui tempi della dittatura. Non soltanto in Africa e nelle colonie che abbiamo avuto, ma anche in Portogallo, in questi tempi dove si faceva anche un cinema che adesso molte volte ci sono persone che pensano che questo, perché sono commedie popolari, allo stesso tempo che c'era i prime opere di Manuel de Oliveira, di João César Monteiro, c'era anche un cinema del regime. E adesso c'è ancora delle persone che pensano che quello è il cinema che dovrebbe essere fatto.
It seems that it's more urgent to talk about the internal crisis, the economical crisis that people are going through in Portugal, than actually making a reflection on our colonial past. We did that on the last time I saw Macau, in, I hope, a very ludic way. Pedro Costa had a very interesting approach as well. I think he actually was the first to approach that question. And of course Miguel with Taboo. What I think is that it's still a subject that on one hand perhaps younger generations don't know that much because they were not taught at school, they were not informed, more than taught. It's a question of information, I think. You don't learn about your past or your colonial past. You get informed about what happened. Yeah, I think that's it. It's basically a question of education. It's actually a question of culture. If there isn't that culture, and for our politicians, perhaps it's still 40-something years after, it's still not the time to talk about it for some reason.
Siamo stati qua una prima volta 20 anni fa, ritorniamo adesso. Lisbona è diventata una città asettica e mi sembra che Palermo c'è qualcosa ancora di quello che c'era prima. Con la Giuria io credo che abbiamo trovato un gruppo di persone che abbiamo i gusti piuttosto... una giuria è sempre o ritrovare o conoscere persone che sono diverse di noi. E quello che fa non so, la forza e anche l'interesse di dibattere questi film che non sono, per la nostra sorpresa, non sono tutti queer. Questo è qualcosa, ma che mi sembra giusto, non sono tutti ovviamente queer, ma c'è una riflessione su un nuovo cinema e nuovi registi che cercano forse strade personali nel cinema.
So the fact that as João Pedro said, there were films shown here that are not specifically gay or lesbian or transgender or whatever, actually makes, in my opinion, the festival richer, because it can also work as a reflection on what is cinema nowadays. We all know the importance in the past and still in the present of gay and lesbian film festivals. I'm sure some of us would prefer they wouldn't exist, because that would mean all the films were totally inclusive in more general film festivals. But on the other hand, we are conscious that there is a reason for those festivals exist, because there is the chance to actually see films that otherwise wouldn't be shown to audiences. Of the gay and lesbian films that are made nowadays are very bad. A lot of them want to be just mainstream cinema with either a gay or lesbian subtext or text. So when some now queer, before a gay and lesbian, film festivals have changed into this idea of being more abrangente, how do you say that? More open to perhaps films that are not precisely gay and lesbian, but yes, they are queer, either on their approach, their point of view, because that's what we're always talking about cinema. Cinema is a point of view, and that's what is more interesting.